Our next voice note is from Dan.
Dear Jill, I started a new job in June. Then in July, I lost my dad. Just before that, in April, I was forced to move out of my apartment. And because I was distracted, I got scammed out of some money. On top of this, I was also supposed to be getting married. And I want to say all this happening at once and one after another. Maybe the reason I'm not feeling like doing anything. How do I manage these life-changing events? Like, right now I feel flat and not enthusiastic at all about it. Like, what's wrong with me? It sounds silly. I'm sorry.
Oh, it doesn't sound silly, Dan, and there's nothing wrong with you. You've had some like huge life-changing events, and when we suffer big losses, they feel like a huge chasm like opens up in your life, you're just like, right, well, nothing feels the same anymore. This is weird. It's like you're changed as a person. So it sounds to me like you've just had quite a few big things happening to you. And it may be that you just need to say to your partner, I think I might need a bit of time to process and work through this loss, because what I don't want to do is feel guilty and shameful about not feeling as excited as I feel like I should do getting married. But it's not because you don't want to. It's because you need to deal with something else. Sometimes that's just the way it is, like time in life. Do you know what? Even just being able to be that honest and say those things might actually make you feel better. I think it's what's so weird about these big life events is we not only feel how we feel about them, but we feel sometimes very secretive and ashamed about the feelings. And sometimes you just got to say, right, okay, cards on the table. I feel so numb and so flat that I feel like even if you put a gazillion quid in front of me right now, I go, oh, okay. And that's not your fault. That's your body going, oh, this is a massive shock. And I don't know, I'm supposed to be feeling happy and I'm supposed to be feeling sad. So instead of feeling any of these things, I'm just going to be numb. I'm just going to stay really stuck and I'm just going to stay in this really numb place. And then I won't hurt anyone. And then I won't hurt myself. And then I won't lose control. And you just got to allow yourself to surrender to the feelings. Be honest with your partner. Be honest with your friends. Be honest with everyone. And you'll start to sort of thaw out a little bit and hope the numbness will clear because the shame won't be blocking your feelings. But it's a lot. It's a lot to be contending with all at the same time. So I do not blame you for just sort of slightly shutting down. But it's really important, I think, in these times to communicate with your loved ones because they will make things up in their own heads, because we all do, about why somebody feels the way they feel, and it might very well be the wrong thing. So you need to just say, right, this is where my head's at. This is how I'm feeling. So no one has to guess. It's horrible walking through life having to guess about what someone's feeling or thinking. So, yeah, it's a tough one. Have you ever felt like that, Emma? Have you ever felt like you sort of shut down almost because there's been too much to feel?
I think I have. This is coming to a friend, a close friend, who said is doing what you said of he's just not giving himself time to feel.
Yes.
And that must be, one, a horrible situation to be in, but also I can recognise it, but they can't.
Yeah. That's really hard.
So, I mean, when somebody is just constantly like, I'm doing this to maybe get their mind off it, or I haven't had time to process that grief to that grief to that grief, like, how would you approach that with a friend?
Do you mean if you were the person who had the losses, or you were the friend who?
You were the friend recognising it, maybe.
I think exactly what you've just said. You would just sort of say, listen, I know we're all different, but if I had went through the amount of loss that you've gone through, I think I'd be feeling pretty wretched. And I'm not telling you how to feel, but is there something like that you're not able to bring to the table that you want to? Or am I like, can you talk to me about it? I think you've just got to give them the invite to say, you can bring your horrible, wretched, maybe shameful, maybe guilty feelings to me. I'm not going to judge them. Because some people might say, I'm scared. I'm scared to tell you how I really feel because you might think I'm weird. And you'll be like, no, I won't. So it's just like being that mate who's like, whatever you're going to say to me, it's all good. I'm here to listen to you. I'm not here to judge. And then hopefully they might start, opening up. But I think sometimes it's like there's so many different feelings going on inside. I think people think, where do I even start? What would I even say to you? Even if you said it, but a good friend, I'd say, would be like, well, I'm just going to sit here. You don't try and fill the silence, and you don't try and distract them. You just say, well, just sit here. And then when you feel the urge to say something, I'm going to listen.